Crucial's back with another video. The presidents go to the Queen Mary.
Golly, Steve, I have to thank you for inviting us over to your home again.
Before
it's nice to get the chance to relax and finally hang out as friends.
Do you have any more top ramen? I'm starving.
You motherfuckers are not my guests, and Kim, get the hell out of my pantry.
Steve, what the hell? Where's the Ben and Jerry's? Last I checked, your fridge was stocked full of them.
Donald, get the fuck out of my fridge and get over here.
Last
Now
I
listen,
checked.
first, I never invited you guys into my home to begin with. Y'all broke in.
Damn.
Second, we're not here to hang out. I called you all over because I have an idea on how you buffoons can get me my money and perhaps even earn a bit of dough for yourselves.
This isn't going to be like Jackass, right? Where we have to do crazy stunts for people's amusement.
Are you kidding me, Barack? That would be an honor. In North Korea, Jackass is one of our most beloved shows. In fact, on some of my boys' night out with the generals, we would even try to replicate some of their acts.
Bro, it literally
however,
says don't
this
do that.
quickly stopped after one of our generals actually died from one of said stunts.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right, actually. This isn't gonna be like Jackass, is it?
Trust me, what you have to do is completely safe and simple. Although you may possibly suffer an attack from a paranormal entity, but that's about it.
Oh, nice.
Shit!
They-
Please
they've
tell me
already
we're not
taken
going on
care of
another
that.
haunted adventure.
I don't understand. How does going on a haunted adventure make us money?
Well, because this time you'll be bringing all of this equipment with you, including that camera. Once you have irrefutable proof that the paranormal world exists, I'll sell it to my contacts and we'll make an easy profit.
Which one of your contacts
How
will
much
want
are
to
they
buy a
willing
video
to
of a
pay for-
ghost?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Television network producers go ape shit for this type of stuff.
I don't think so,
Especially
bro.
ones on the Sci-Fi and History Channel.
Wait, the History Channel wants video footage of a ghost?
History
If they
Channel does
wanted
show
video
ghost
footage of an
videos.
undead skeleton, they could
Ghost
just tape Joe.
videos.
The man is prehistoric.
Donnie, that was
Yeah.
churlish, unnecessary, and rude, and I do expect an apology.
Okay,
I do
fine, I'm
expect it
sorry, Joe.
in writing.
Thank you. Now let's move on from this.
Anyways, I thought the History Channel focuses on education and covering actual historical events.
Oh,
Sometimes.
hell no.
But I haven't
Let me
watched
tell
in
you,
10
one
years.
night I was blazing some of the devil's cabbage.
Oh, nice.
I tuned into that crap at 3 a.m. and literally saw a conspiracy theorist ranting about how a giant floating whale is going to bring about the end times.
Really?
Crazy shit, man. Then
What the hell?
following
Why
that,
is
there
that
was
on
an
History
8-hour
Channel?
marathon of ancient aliens. No, that channel is conspiracy central.
That's a
now.
good ass.
Well, what if we
that's a
don't
good
see
ass
or
series,
catch
though.
anything on camera?
See, now that's impossible, since the place you'll be visiting is the Queen Mary, one of the most notoriously haunted places in
that.
America.
Hey, I
wouldn't
happen
go.
to know a Queen Mary. However, she only goes live on this streaming platform from 6
Oh.
to 9 p.m.
Oh.
And if you donate to her, she giggles, says thank you,
Oh, okay.
and
That's
then
it?
writes your name on her body with a black marker.
Joe, are you talking about a Twitch thought?
Motherfucker,
weird.
that's not the type of Queen Mary I'm talking
Nah,
about.
Forget a Twitch thought. Get a kick thought. They way better.
I'm referring to the retired ocean liner that is frequently labeled as one of the most haunted places in the world.
Oh shit, please. Isn't there some other way we can get you your money? I mean, we all still have our revenue streams from our businesses.
I mean,
What if we just pay you through that?
Ordinarily, that would be fine. But listen, Donald tells me you need cash fast, right? Get me a
Yeah.
clip of whatever is haunting the Queen Mary, and I'll sell it the next day. I can basically get the amount of cash that your businesses would normally take a few months to generate by tomorrow,
Okay.
provided that you all succeed.
Golly, that's kind of a lot of
if only
pressure,
they don't
Stuart.
mess up
I
on-
think it's a good
if they didn't
plan. I
mess
mean,
up
with
on
how
Shark
often we
Tank, they
usually
already
see
have it.
paranormal things anyway, there shouldn't be any issues actually catching one on camera. Especially if we're going to one of the most notoriously haunted places in America.
Bro.
Also, because you lily-hopping bitches usually get yourselves into trouble, I phoned up an old pal of mine to meet you there.
Seems like you place a lot of
I
faith
see
upon
Joe's
this
drip
mystery
is
man,
more
Stevie.
subdued.
If anyone knows
Subdued.
how to flesh out the paranormal, it'll be him.
Mr.
Alright.
President, sorry for being late.
What the fuck is
I was
Joe Rogan doing
hotboxing
here?
in my car while driving over here and lost track of time.
Joe Rogan is Steve's contact.
Wait, you were getting high while
The
driving
Naruto
over
music.
here?
Yeah, but it's all good. I drive a Tesla, so I just put
It's
it on
just
autopilot.
autopilot.
Completely safe and legal. Anyways,
I'm
have you
ready.
guys ever done DMT?
I may have tried
What
it
the
once or
fuck?
twice in my younger years, Joseph.
Hold on, can we go back to when he said driving high was legal in a Tesla?
Joe, you can still get a DUI for that.
Nah, wait, seriously?
He said
Because I've been
nah.
doing this shit for years.
This is who Steve said would keep us out of trouble?
Hey,
great.
now, hold on. I've heard and seen plenty of crazy shit throughout my life, Mr. President. Steve was right to have me guide you guys through this place. If it happens to be a violent entity, my expertise in mixed martial arts and my explosive turning sidekick will ward off
Yeah,
any spirit from
buddy.
being able to harm us.
How the hell are your kicks going to affect something incorporeal?
Oh, shit. I didn't think about that. But listen,
I
this is
didn't
going to
think
be
about
crazy,
that.
Mr. Presidents. More wild than what the creators wrote up for that one kid's show where the main character had cancer.
The
What?
hell kind of kids show are you talking about?
Oh, I know the one. He's talking about Caillou.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh
Some
my
dark stuff
God.
they had airing back in the day.
There's no way the creators made an actual kid show
Caillou
where
does
the main
not-
character had cancer.
No, I'm telling you, Caillou was exposed to intense UV radiation, and as a result, it's why he has cancer. That's why his parents always let him get his way on the show, even if he was a nuisance. Because they knew he's dealing with a serious condition.
Holy shit, it all makes sense now.
Is there anyone with a level head that can confirm this?
Well, my personal theory was that he was just released from prison. And whilst incarcerated, he had his head shaved to secure protection from a skinhead gang.
The hell, Joe?
Mr. Presidents, how do you not know this?
Bro, ain't no
It's
way.
the same case as Dora being able to speak to her backpack and the map. Because the writers had her constantly eating wild shrooms in each episode. She was hallucinating it all. Some awful shit, man.
Coming from
But it
the
makes for
guy
some good
driving
content,
around
I
high
guess.
as shit.
This cannot be true.
Joe, being a ghost hunter yourself, can you explain to these guys that lubricating one's body and
Oh my
masturbating
God.
furiously is the first line of defense in the event of a phantasmal assault?
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, but
I'm glad he
please do
doesn't-
not try to do that
Thank you.
tonight if we do end up seeing a spirit.
I'm glad
But
he
enough
said that.
lollygagging, Mr. President. Standing still here high as a kite is letting me feel the sensation of the
kite?
saliva trickling down my esophagus. I need to start
Dude is
walking.
really
Let's
fucked
board
up
the
right
ship
now.
and start setting up the equipment.
Shit. Why the hell are we always in these haunted predicaments?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
These
It's like the third
adventures
episode.
stress me out so much they're turning my hair gray.
Joe, you already have a full head of gray hair.
All right.
On a more important note, why the hell do we have to haul all of the equipment around while Donnie and Kim get away scot-free?
A king has no need to burden himself when he's in the presence of such able-bodied squires, Barack.
I'm dead.
Barack, do you know what day it is tomorrow?
No.
Well, it's back day. The last thing I want to do is
This
encumber
guy.
or tax myself today, which will lead to a weekend workout tomorrow. I wouldn't
Okay.
expect you to understand, of course, being so simple-minded.
Damn.
Whatever. George, set up your
gonna let him
tripod in
say
the
that?
hallway, and Rogan, you set up your camera in the bathroom. I'll set up my camera by the bed.
What are you talking about? I don't have a tripod.
What do you mean you don't have a camera?
The hell's in your
Well,
bag
tripod
then?
ain't a
Essentials,
camera.
of course, I assure you. Shrooms, DMT, occult python, raid cockroach spray. That's not because I'm
Cockroach
afraid of any
spray?
pests lurking around the ship. It's usually pretty clean. I just huff that shit.
Just like
What?
computer duster. I do that sometimes, when I need to focus and think straight.
Kim, that's not how that works, and it's also extremely dangerous. You can literally die from that.
Wait, are you being serious?
I also have Monopoly in case our ghost friend likes board games. A Brownie, my sleep apnea machine, which is super loud, by the
Sleep
way.
apnea
So I hope
machine.
you
Yeah,
guys
that
can
bitch
sleep
is
through
loud.
that. Some trail mix and my bong, which is hella dirty, holy shit. I haven't cleaned this thing in so long, I
That's
think I might be
disgusting.
able to make a microbacterial terrarium out of this
That's
shit.
That's fucking disgusting, Joe.
How the fuck is any of that supposed to help us with our ghost hunt?
Guys, it's fine. I'll just set up my camera in the bathroom then. Setting that up was much easier than I thought it would be. I'll
Bro,
say,
it's
Joseph,
setting
I
up
think
a
you've
camera.
become quite the handyman.
Joseph, remember.
Boy, ain't no
Holy
way.
fuck! What was that? Guys, I just heard something
Ain't that
whisper
the
my name
mom
in the
from
bathroom.
Friday the
Guys?
13th?
Fuck, where the hell did everyone go? Oh God, this is my biggest fear. Not only being trapped
Being
in a
alone?
room with a spirit, but also being alone too. Oh man,
Okay.
where the hell can they be?
Fucking actual robbery. Do you see that? A large
The
Coke by
menu.
itself is $9.
$9.
If you think that's bad, check out the food. Jesus, a lobster here is $42. I can get 3 Thailand hookers for 1 hour at that price.
I mean, lobster is typically pretty
He honestly could. I live in Thailand. He honestly could.
expensive.
Yeah, but for $40, we're literally right next to the
Probably get
ocean.
3.
I could just dive into the waters and scoop one up with my own hands.
You diving into the waters? The last thing this overpriced state needs is a disaster in the form of a tsunami, Donald.
Kim, if you were to cannonball
Do they
into
use
the
the
ocean,
Queen Mary
it
still?
would cause greater tidal
like,
waves
events?
than if Godzilla himself were to emerge from the abyssal depths.
I
What
thought
about
that
the
menu
bison
would have been
burger?
old.
It's a bit cheaper and comes with sides and a beverage.
A side order of crinkle cut or shoestring fries, depending on your preference.
Crinkle cut.
Damn, that does look really delicious.
Crinkle cut way
It
better.
might be my eyes playing tricks on me, but I think I saw one of the cooks back there pick his nose, then put a patty on the grill. I don't know if anyone has any problems with that.
Guys, why do I feel like we're forgetting something?
Oh shit, where the hell is Joe?
We left Joey back in the haunted room?
And
What
y'all
the hell,
all went to the
Barack?
restaurant?
What? Why is it my responsibility to always play chaperone?
Well, because the rest of us are comically unstable or unpredictable
Comically
wild cards.
unstable.
Either you or George are supposed to be the sensible ones responsible for keeping the group dynamic grounded. I thought this was established since our first adventure.
Guys, let's just get back to the room. Joe's probably having a panic attack by now.
Joe, are you okay, buddy?
Guys, You all left me and I was scared. Why would you do that to me?
Shit, sorry, Joe. Rogan wanted to go downstairs for a bite, and we totally forgot you were still in the bathroom.
I'm just glad you
Why
guys
you
are
say it
back.
like
I
that?
hope you don't mind, Joe, but in order to calm myself down, I rummaged through your bag and ate your delicious brownie.
Bro.
Chocolate always calms me down in times of uncertainty.
He ate the whole thing? He is screwed.
That's not good.
Why? What's wrong?
Not good at all.
George,
in 2 hours.
you have a halo on your head and your angel wings are so beautiful. When did you become a saint?
What?
That shit must be really strong because that shit's supposed to kick in an hour. That shit kicked in like 15 minutes. Joe about to go to a whole new area.
The hell's wrong with him?
Holy fuck,
He going to
look at his eyes.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, that was no ordinary brownie, Mr.
He's
President.
going to Neptune. Fuck that.
It may or may not have been an edible.
The fuck? I've had edibles before, and I never looked at someone and thought they were an angel.
Yeah,
You
well,
didn't-
this shit was also laced with PCP. To make
What
matters
the
worse, he
fuck?
also ate all of it, so
Yeah,
he's going to be
he's
out of commission
fucked.
for probably the entire night.
Fucking
Bro, not even
fantastic.
that, bro.
Why
For
the hell
like
did you bring that
48
along
hours.
with you, Joe?
Listen, I didn't know how we were going to get along. Usually, weed and edibles are a good icebreaker if the group
What?
dynamic is a bit awkward. It lets everybody loosen up a bit.
Well, the situation doesn't look all
I ain't
bad.
never heard
John.
that before.
What do you mean, George?
Joe set up a camera, and from the looks of it, it seems as though it detected a whisper.
Joseph, remember.
Holy fuck! What was that?
Holy shit,
fuck.
it referred to him by name.
Think that's enough proof for Steve to close a deal?
No.
Doubt it.
Need
Even
more.
though none of us were here, any skeptic could have just said it was one of us behind him playing tricks.
Yep.
But this is good for us, though. At least we know that there's something here willing to talk to us.
You look like a beautiful dwarf, Joey. Like Gimli's long-lost,
God.
forgotten half-brother.
Oh, God.
All you need is a mace to match that handsome, glimmering suit of armor you have on.
God.
Once well-equipped, you can defend Minas Tirith from the Orcish armada, led by the insidious Witch King of Angmar.
Bro is gone.
What the fuck?
Okay, so Joe's completely
Bro
out
is
for the count, so what do we do now?
Well, we have all the cameras set up, so all we need to do is to get a reaction out of whatever's here. We should start by asking it questions.
Kim, the dandruff on your hair reminds me of the stardust that once enveloped the multiverse.
The hell?
What?
Do I actually have dandruff in my hair?
Joe, buddy, we need you to be quiet for this part, okay?
Okay, Christopher, anything for you. I'm sorry I failed.
Holy shit, this guy's off his rocker. Who the hell is Christopher?
Whoa,
Bro, that
did you
shit
guys hear
scared
that?
the fuck out of me.
It sounded like a knock.
But I'm so used to
Holy
hearing
crap,
this damn
there it is
sound
again.
effect.
You sure that's not just the floorboard creaking from Donald shifting his weight?
Damn.
Okay, if something is in this room and would like to
I feel like I
communicate,
heard that
please
joke
knock.
already.
Incredible.
I hate that
To
shit.
whatever
This
is
shit,
here.
if
My
you're
name
wearing
is Joe, and
headphones,
I'd like to start a conversation
it's
with
terrible.
you. We'll each ask a question, and you can respond with one knock, meaning no, and two knocks, meaning yes. Okay, first question. Are you alone? Am I speaking to a single spirit? That's a no.
Incredible. So we're speaking to more than one entity right now.
Is there a heaven?
If there was, Kim, I'm not sure if you'll be heading there when you croak.
Are you saying I'm going to hell, Donald?
More so implying that not even in the entirety of God's heavenly host does there exist a single angel strong enough to ascend while
I
simultaneously
knew he was going to
carry.
call that.
Is my old
motherfucker
Nana
fat.
in heaven staring down at us right now?
That's
Damn.
awkward.
Rest in peace, Nana. May you stay warm and be at ease, staring up at us from down below.
Jesus.
Damn.
Are you able to somehow influence the objects around us?
Was that the faucet?
Yeah, the sink just turned on by itself.
Wow, this is fascinating. Think it's linked to
Bro
what
said
we saw at the
fascinating.
Crying Alley in SpaceX?
I don't think so. Whatever we're communicating with
jacket
seems a
kinda
lot
fire.
more calm and welcoming. Do you seek to do us any harm?
Shit! Well, so much for being welcoming, George.
Holy shit, it's gonna attack!
Get behind me,
Get the
Mr.
sword.
President. It won't be able to get past my jumping scissors kick.
Actually,
Nothing
the extra
says it's
knock
good.
came from me. That time I was shifting my weight onto my other foot.
Jesus Christ.
Good. I won't have to disrobe then.
Thank Christ.
My mouth and tongue
Gross.
feels like it's swallowing itself.
Yeah.
The hell is wrong with him?
He'll be
is
fine. He just
gone.
has cotton mouth. Next question to whatever is here. Have you ever tried DMT?
Joe, you seriously gonna waste the rare opportunity of interrogating a spirit by asking if it's tried any psychedelics?
What? It's a good question.
Whatever is here,
I
are you
don't think
trapped?
so.
Unable to move on?
Fuck, that's a yes.
Are you in some part suffering or perhaps in pain?
Jesus.
Curious.
What is it?
When we used the spirit box in the crying alley, whatever was there also said it was trapped and suffering.
But But it can't be the same entity, can it? I mean, that one was much more hostile.
Perhaps all spirits are somehow trapped. The suffering mentioned in both instances may just be a universal trait that all spirits share from being unable to move on.
I mean, I also have some hydrocodone on me if you think that will help alleviate the spirit's pain.
Perhaps in time, the pearly gates will be so kind as to accept the spirits trapped here into its imperial domain, as well as myself. Even after all of the devastation I failed to prevent, and all the lives that were forfeited under my watch.
What the hell is he talking about?
I think I know what he's referring to. One day he had a 10-game loss streak on League of Legends where he just kept feeding the enemy jungler.
Trash.
We lost every team fight and ended up having like 40 deaths each game.
Damn.
Seems plausible.
Can we do anything to help the spirit in this room?
No knock.
No knock, but George's camera caught something in the hallway. Take a look at that.
Can we do anything to help the spirit in this room?
Holy hell! Now that's definitely going to make Steve happy.
I don't understand. You're trapped. You need our help. You suffer, yet we're only met with cryptic responses. How can we assist you?
Doesn't seem like it wants to talk anymore.
Well, what we have makes for some pretty good footage. Anyone else want to try and ask it another question before we call it a night?
I don't think so,
To the
bro.
spirit
I think
in
you need more
question.
footage, bro.
Do you also think the price for a large Coke in the diner downstairs is overpriced?
Oh, now who's wasting this perfect opportunity, Donald?
Now that was a perfectly appropriate question. Come on, charging a Coke for that price is criminal.
That is criminal,
No
bro.
response. I think it's done
Large
talking.
Coke for $9?
Leave it to Donald
Fuck,
to
bro.
chase away a ghost with his obsession over food.
Well, I think it's time to turn in, Mr. Presidents.
I don't think that's
Just
enough
gotta turn
evidence.
this on. Ah, yes, there we go. Simply perfect. Music to my ears.
The
Well,
fuck is that?
sleep tight, Mr. Presidents.
Oh, that's his breathing machine? It ain't. Okay, I have one.
you fall
Mine
asleep
ain't
already?
that damn
Jesus,
loud.
actual narcoleptic.
And you can't even hear
How
him
the
snore.
hell are we supposed to sleep through that?
Well, at least lay down and try. If we're lucky, maybe we can get at least a few hours in before sunrise.
Joe. Joe.
What the... Donnie, what is it?
Joe.
Ain't
Donnie,
no way, bro.
what are you
Joe
doing in
should
the
be
hallway?
high as shit
Joe,
still.
get the hell out of here. Don't worry about me. I'll take care of this.
Hey, what the hell is with all the racket? You're disturbing my zen.
Zen?
your
You're the
hose
one
ain't
with the
even
jet
plugged in.
engine in the room. I mean, Jesus. Can that thing be any louder?
Oh, sorry. Guess I'll just die in my sleep so your precious ears won't be agitated.
Guys, knock it off. Look at Joe. He's just standing in the hallway.
What's he doing?
Joe, you okay, buddy?
Donnie, I don't know.
Well, what happened?
I heard and saw Donnie. He was at the end of this hallway, and he was shouting my name before entering this room, right here.
Joe, you're most likely still high from the edible. It was probably your
100%
imagination.
he is still
His
high.
eyes look white enough to me.
Guys, he wasn't
No,
hallucinating.
he should be high
Joe,
as shit right
get the
now.
hell out of
A
here.
whole
Don't
brownie.
worry about me.
You're gone
I'll
for
take care
48
of this.
hours, bro.
What the hell?
With PCP?
I don't understand. How is
Bro
that
is
possible?
gone.
Now that's gonna rake in some of the big bucks for sure. Steve's definitely gonna want this.
What exactly is going on here? Can whatever's here explain what is happening?
It's
Nothing.
the dimensional
It was a good
shit.
call setting up the camera by Donnie's bed, Barry. The exact time this event occurred, the other camera
Bro got
was
the mask
recording
on still.
Donnie fast asleep. This makes for some pretty solid evidence that something's at play here.
In any event, staying here is not going to give us any more answers. It's clear the spirit is done talking with us for now.
Well, then let's pack up and get this back to Steve. At least our mission here was a success. I think this is sufficient enough evidence to spark interest in Steve's buyers.
Mission accomplished.
Gentlemen, that footage was immaculate, awe-strucking, the creme de la creme of ghost hunting footage. With this, you just provided irrefutable proof of the existence of the supernatural to even the most headstrong skeptic. Not only did
I
the
wouldn't
sci-fi
believe that
producers
shit.
and the doomsday freaks on the History Channel buy it, but even various news agencies expressed interest. Just exactly what was that, though? Any idea what you guys encountered?
Not a clue. At first, we thought it might have been the entity we ran into in a previous venture to a haunted house, but
That
I'm
was
not
a
so
good
sure.
video.
This one seemed more reasonable and collected. Possibly another skinwalker, since it did imitate Donald's silhouette.
Well, regardless, you boys finally managed to not only not screw up, but you also made history.
Well, if
Hell
Alex
yeah.
was here, I'm sure he would have found a way to screw things up.
Wait, Alex? As in Alex,
Alex
Jones?
Jones?
You guys hang out with him? What the hell?
Not
You know
hang
he and
out.
I go way back, right? Why didn't you
Really?
ask him to tag along?
Because establishing a script with 7 characters heavily intertwined within the plot is simply not feasible, Joseph.
No.
It makes for a very difficult challenge to universally flesh out each character while simultaneously displaying each of their strengths and drawbacks.
Well, I mean, Crucial, bro. A lot of the characters are already pretty developed. I mean, we've had the four presidents and Kim for like 8 episodes now. They're already developed.
In-universe canonical answer, however, is that he is busy trying to find a manufacturer to buy the patent for resistance fuel, since Mark Cuban backed out of the deal with me and George.
Jesus Christ. Did he eat another brownie?
Joe, why do you keep leaving your bag
brownie
unattended for him to eat your edibles?
Don't look at me. I only had just the one.
Where the hell does he keep finding these?
Oh shit, that might have been one of mine.
In any case, with this and Alex securing a buyer, we should have more than enough capital to make back our losses and help fund Elon for the reconstruction he's undergoing.
This calls for some celebration. Let's hit up one of the strip clubs in LA.
I knew he was gonna say strip
I know
clubs.
one with some nasty ass bitches that'll do anything you ask for just $5.
That's disgusting.
It do got some roaches in between the couches sometimes,
That's
and you
disgusting.
do run the risk of ending up with a needle or two in your arm by the end of the night, however.
Yeah.
Don't go.
I think we'll pass.
Get facts. Fucking Payday music goes hard. All right, shout out Crucial. That was a dope. Shout out to everybody that another gem, bro. Another 500 gifted, bro. Shout out to the people giving the money. Hey, I think this guy George is giving like $2,000 to Crucial so far. So shout out to that guy. Shout out to all of you guys watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.